I'm Kathy from Dee's, and in case you haven't already heard the announcement, there's going to be a derby, of course, and there's also going to be spectators. So now you're going to need a hat, or maybe you're just going to stay at home and celebrate the derby with friends or go to a party. You still need that fascinator or that hat. And today, to celebrate the fact that we're going to have a derby with spectators, we've done something we've never done before. We came up with a kit that you can make your own fascinator. And this kit is going to be available on our online shop, which is shopdeeslouisville.com. It'll be listed in this post, and you can click on that and find these kits. They're going to come in several colors. I'll show you at the end. But what I want to do is show you how you can put this together. So if you buy a kit, you can come back to this video, or it'll be on the shopdeeslouisville.com website. You're going to get a fascinator in one of, I believe it's 9 colors. The good thing about this fascinator is you can wear it on your left side of your head, or you can pull it to the other side of your head. If you like this side better, you can turn it around. But because of that, it's a little wobbly. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is elastic in the back. Once you've decided which way you're going to wear it, in this case I'm going to wear it on this side, I'm going to put some glue just behind that headband, just a little bit of glue in there. If you ever change your mind, you can release that glue with a hairdryer. And let that cool a little bit, and I'm going to put it on here. Let's see, I'm going to do actually the other side. Doesn't matter which side, you pick the side you like the best. Now there is a little bit of a decoration on here. Most of the time that's not going to be in the way, but if it is, you literally could just pull up one of these little loops that are already on there and chop it off. We don't really need to do that on this one, but if you do, feel free to do that. It won't fall apart. You're going to have a flower. You're going to take your price tag off, snip the flower so you have a little nub. And then you're going to put your glue on the nub, but you're also going to put it a little bit on that calyx of the flower. And then with this one, there's a little flower already on here. I'm just going to lift it up a little bit and push that little stem back underneath there. You want this flower to look forward. You don't want to sit on top and look up at the sky. Nobody will be able to see it. So we're going to push it in under that flower. Okay, while that is cooling and getting secure, you have a yard of netting. And what you're going to do is come down approximately 6 inches. You can measure it if you like. Gather. Come down now about 12 inches. So you have 6-inch loops, and gather. They don't have to be perfect. Make another loop, and then you'll have another tail. Now that's a little bit too long. You can make a different bow. You could pull it in. I gave you plenty of netting though, so you can make some choices. But I'm going to cut this one off because I don't think we need all that on the end. And then in your kit, you'll have a covered wire, cloth covered wire, that you're going to go around the middle and then either tie in a knot. I like to just twist it tight. And then we don't need the excess wire, so we're going to go and just cut that off. And then right there where that wire is, we're going to put a little bit of glue. That's all we need. Turn the hat around. And then right back here where you can kind of see the back of the flower and part of the calyx, we don't really want that to show. So that's where my glue is going to go, right there. Now you may have to hold this for a second until it cools, or you can use our little trick, which is duster for like things like computers and phones, and it actually sprays out a little bit of cold air, and I can spray a little cold air, and I'm done with that part. You can see that this fascinator already comes with a few feathers. I'm just going to leave it in place. You could take them out if you wanted. I could snip this out and move them up here if I wanted to, or you can leave them where they are. But you also get some little feathers that we call, people like these because they kind of blow in the wind. I'm going to take the rubber band off, and I'm going to leave the, the cloth little binding on there. Or I could glue these in individually. But today I'm going to cheat a little bit because it works really well for this design. And I'm going to put the glue on the bottom of all the feathers that are still wound with a piece of cloth. And I'm going to stick them behind this flower. And then before the glue's completely cooled off, I'm just going to move them around where I want them. Now again, you could easily put 2 or 3 in at a time if you wanted to. And now we have our complete Fascinator. And if you look at our website, our online website, shopdeeslouisville.com, you will see all the color variations that are going to be available. If you have any questions, feel free to call us at the store, and we'll see you at the Derby.